Hi guys, from FM18, and today we continue our Cowdenbeath career. We're coming off obviously our mid-season review. We've been in great form, but unfortunately, as I mentioned, we have hit a bit of a snag in terms of fitness. We pretty much only have one fit striker at the moment, that being Jamie Semple, obviously our main striker. Jack Aitchison is on the bench, but to be honest, he is not fully fit. So we have got Edwards John on loan. A man I couldn't even remember his name. He's not played that many games for us, obviously on loan from Aberdeen. So hopefully he can come in and maybe do a bit of a job for us to get us through the sort of last few matches of the season. We still have a wee bit to do. We can't win the league today. We can win the league in the next game if we win this. I think it's against Inverness. I'll probably not show that because we have played Inverness recently. I don't know how this game is going to go. Obviously I am a bit concerned about fitness. I've had to sort of tweak the tactic and basically have two attacking midfielders. Wesley Sneijder gets a game today, so hopefully he can do some damage. I'm not 100% convinced that he can. Yes, 1-0. Brilliant, guys. Good start for us. I'm not 100% sure on Wesley Sneijder, obviously. I don't want you guys to worry too much. I'm not going to be buying every sort of former world class, but it's 1-1. I'm not going to be buying every sort of a guy that's made his name in football. I don't want you guys to think that's obviously based on basically Scottish wonder kids. So we are still using that sort of method even when we go into the SPL. I mean, it depends who else is available. There are some sort of Scottish players that I've mentioned that I would like to see at the club if we can get them. If not, we will stick with who we have. Wesley Sneijder obviously is pretty much good for tutoring. I think we have an injured player. Is it us or... I'm not actually 100% sure what's happening here. It's coming up for half time. Sorry, it's half time. So 1-1 at the moment. I thought that was our injury there. It's hard to tell sometimes, like, I think no. I'm just too worried about injuries, to be honest. So don't worry about that. Obviously, we won't be buying every sort of Wayne. It was actually us. We have no strikers left. Jesus. I don't know what to do. I'm going to have to risk Jack Aitchison. It was actually our injury. Not great. So yeah, we're struggling. Zach Rudden's actually already out. I think Wayne Rooney is also injured, so not ideal. So we'll try this Edwards John. Oh, of course he doesn't play attacking mid, does he? Left, right. We'll play him on the right. This is going to be a bit of a strange formation. We'll see how this goes. We'll put him where this is. I don't even know what this is. Oh, okay, we'll go with that. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, if we can get better players in, obviously we will. But I'm not going to be, bringing in like everyone like Wayne Rooney or Wesley Sneijder. So don't worry about that. I'm really just brought them in just for a high-profile player, to be honest. If they can help us out somewhat. I think Wesley Sneijder, in terms of where he is against Wayne Rooney, I think Wayne Rooney is probably going to do us more help than Wesley Sneijder. But in terms of tutoring and whatnot, I think he can still be of some use. Hopefully we can convert him into his coach. I believe Wayne Rooney did do a coaching course as well, so if we can get him as a coach, that would be absolutely amazing capture for us, depending on what his stats are going to be like. Obviously, if his physical stats are same with Wayne Rooney are going to decline, but if they can actually help us out, that's the main thing. We are pretty much at the SPL. In terms of his actual ability, I think it's still pretty decent. Oh no. Okay, we're going to have to finish this game with 10 men. We have another injury. There's no one that can play in defence that I have on the park. This is not going to look too good. So, interesting enough, I watched the Portugal-Iran game. Earlier, obviously, VAR or VAR was the big talking point. I actually have a question for you guys today. I try and do polls here and there, as you'll probably notice more regularly. It's what I think I like to do with you guys, and leave your thoughts and comments and stuff. What's your opinion if they introduced VAR to the likes of FIFA or FM? Obviously, I don't know the logistics of how that would work, but would you be for it? Would it make FM more exciting if it said, well, our decision's going to VAR, and then would it make more tense? On FIFA, it'd be interesting. I don't know if they would do it kind of like Madden, how Madden you can sort of call like decisions. I wonder if it's not so much a manager's decision that I'm aware of in real life. It's kind of like the ref, or the refs in the air, or would it just be silly because it's a game anyway, and games should be getting it right? Let me know your guys' thoughts. It's an interesting concept. I think if it does become throughout all leagues, I think they have to really implement that into Football Manager. It would be a bit very frustrating and very tense. I think it would actually add something to Football Manager, not so much FIFA. It would maybe be a bit more frustrating if you're playing someone and then suddenly they have a penalty out of nowhere. It could be a bit self-defeating in terms of like a video game like FIFA, but certainly FM it could be interesting. But yeah, certainly let me know your thoughts. I just thought about that the other day. I was thinking of discussing that with you guys. Looks like we are going to have Kerr Waddle saves our blushes. I can't believe we've won this game. Playing with 10 men the majority of the second half, and we've absolutely won it. As I say, we can't win the league, but we can against Cali. Yeah, brilliant guys. That was a good win for us. So unfortunately we did lose to Inverness Cali, so we haven't won the league yet. Very sort of tense game. Cali were just a better team to begin with. We too still have a lot of issues with fitness. They just came out and were the better team. It was a bit disappointing to lose at home, but unfortunately it can't be helped. We did scrape the game against Dumbarton, who we also play next in the league, and I will have to show that game because we can win the league at our rivals at East End Park. So our winning streak comes to an end. We broke our record, which I obviously talked about in previous episodes. I think it was 22 games won in a row, which was absolutely amazing. I didn't think that would ever be beaten from the previous seasons. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We will come back for the Dunfermline game. I know we have played the Pars a lot, but we can win the title at East End Park off our Fife rivals, so that should be an interesting game. If we do have a lot of injuries and fitness concerns, so it will be tense. We'll just have to see how it goes. Please don't forget to like, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you soon.